Our association with Muna and family have been for 8 months. It's been truly inspiring for us, a very humbling experience. What perseverance, positive thinking and willpower can do to a person's life, have been unraveled in front of us. She's a true testimony to what a person can achieve in life despite the circumstances. A few years back, she met with an accident which left her fatally injured with a very, very critical spinal injury. And she was not expected to live at that point of time. She underwent a surgery at one of the prominent hospitals in Muscat. After the surgery, the realization dawned that she may live the life of a paraplegic all through. Now, when you talk about paraplegia, you can understand it's a life which goes into oblivion. It's a life where you lead a vegetable existence. But I have seen her come out of that in front of our eyes, and that's why it's an inspiring story for us. From a person who could not get out of the bed by herself, who could not have control on bladder, on bowel, who could never think about leading a life which is independent. She needed support for everything, 24/7 by people, by the family around her. It was her resolve that led her to what she is today. It's not just what she has achieved with respect to her physical capabilities, but also what she has transformed herself into is what is truly amazing.
اسمي منى محمود بني عرابة من سلطنة عمان. صار لي حادث سيارة تقريبا 9 نوفمبر 2013 ميلادي، تقريبا قبل 3 سنوات. أول ما بديت أتعالج رحت لمستشفى خولة، وأجريت هناك عملية جراحية. انتقلت إلى الهند عن طريق جروب إكوي، هم اللي ساعدوني إني للمجيء إلى الهند. بعد ذلك انتقلت إلى مستشفى كولومبيا آسيا. كولومبيا آسيا بديت تقريبا في شهر 2 17/2/2016. بعد ذلك بديت تمارين لمدة شهرين واستفدت استفادة كبيرة. بعد ذلك رجعت مرة أخرى إلى كولومبيا آسيا نفس المستشفى، والحمد لله بمساعدة مستشفى كولومبيا آسيا وكامل الطاقم الصحي ومساعدة إكوي جروب، هم الذي ساعدوني في ترتيب كل الحاجات للمجيء إلى هنا. كولومبيا آسيا علموني كيفية الاعتماد على النفس. أشكر جميع طاقم العلاج الطبيعي على هذه المساعدة الطيبة والكادر الطيب، وأشكر أيضا مجموعة إكوي لأنهم 24 ساعة هم معي ومساعدين لي، وهو رئيس المجموعة رئيس مجموعة إكوي منوج. أشكره، هو الذي ساعدني المجيء إلى الهند وبالنفس بالقصد إلى كولومبيا آسيا. وأشكر دكتور إيمانويل ودكتور جنبتي وجميع طاقم العلاج الطبيعي للوصول إلى هذه المرحلة، جميع طاقم كولومبيا آسيا. هذه رسالتي إلى مستشفى كولومبيا آسيا، وأنصح الجميع المجيء إلى هنا وبمساعدة إكوي جروب برئاسة السيد منوج. وأشكر دكتور إيمانويل في النهاية ودكتور جنبتي وبيرنا وجميع طاقم العلاج الطبيعي. وهذه هي كلمتي النهائية، وشكرا لعائلتي الكريمة لدعمي ومجيئي إلى هنا، وشكرا جزيلا.
When she came here, we did a thorough assessment. We evaluated her and assessed her. She underwent intensive rehabilitation in the form of physiotherapy as well as occupational therapy. Physiotherapy, since she had to depend more on her upper limb strength, that is the strength of the hand, we need to had a scheduled exercise program for her in strengthening the hands and the trunk. And the strength which was gained from the therapy program had to be converted or translated to a functional activity. And for that, occupational therapy played a vital role for her. Since the first two goals has been achieved utmostly, maximizing her functional independence, and there is no significant deformity which is present. She is perfectly in a state where she can carry her own daily living. She is fit to lead a normal, both an occupational and a married life.
I would like to appeal to a lot of families or people who have unfortunately ended up into such a situation, whether through trauma or any other circumstance, becoming paraplegic, quadriplegic. You have to take a stance. If you take a detour and decide that you would end up being living a life which is in oblivion, a completely dependent life where you would not be happy at all, versus that if you take a decision along with your family to persevere, to continue to attain that independence, because it's just a matter of it's a matter of life, it's a matter of one's life, right? Whether you are leading a quality life and you are making a mark out of it, whether you are dying happily. So my appeal is to all those people there and the family to stand up and ensure that you just don't leave it, because this can happen. What has happened to Muna can happen to all of you if you willfully try and attain what she's attained for herself. I wish Muna and her family all the best, and I promise that we will continue supporting her all through to ensure that she goes far beyond. And my special thanks to her mother and her brother who made it possible for her. Without them, this would not have been possible. Thank you so much.